Good afternoon. Well, funerals are being held today for two teenage girls killed in a road crash in County Monaghan. 16-year-old Dlava Mohamed and 17-year-old Kiea McCann will be buried in separate ceremonies in counties Dublin and Monaghan. The best friends were killed in a car crash in Clones on Monday on the way to a Debs ball.
This morning, Dlava Mohamed left Monaghan for the last time. From 6 a.m, mourners gathered in the Diamond in Clones to pay their respect to the teenager who lost her life on Monday evening. Yesterday, Dlava's friends and family lined the streets of the town as her body was returned home. The funeral service for the 16-year-old will take place at the Clonskeagh Mosque at 1:30, and a burial will take place afterwards in Newcastle Muslim Cemetery. One of 7 children, tributes to Dlava in recent days, have described her as a gorgeous soul who radiated goodness. She lost her life alongside her classmate and friend Kiea McCann in a crash on the way to their Debs. The funeral mass of 17-year-old Kiea will take place at 2 p.m. today at Sacred Heart Chapel, Clones, and she will be laid to rest in Mount St Oliver's Cemetery. Innately loyal with immense potential, Largy College described Kiea as having a zest for life. A grey cloud continues to hang over Clones this lunchtime as friends, classmates, relatives and the wider community prepare to say goodbye to Kiea and Dlava. Mairead Cleary, Virgin Media News.
Right, let's go live now this lunchtime to Clones in County Monaghan to our news correspondent Richard Chambers, who's there for us. Richard, Kiea McCann due to be laid to rest in the next hour there.
Yes, Colette, the procession taking Kiea McCann's remains to the Sacred Heart Chapel here in Clones will leave the family home at 1:30 p.m. for a funeral mass at 2 o'clock. And as they have done on 2 of the previous nights, Kiea and Dlava's classmates will line the roads here in Clones for the funeral procession for one last time to say farewell to Kiea McCann. It is a tragedy which has left a mark on this town. It has seen a huge outpouring of grief in recent days, but of resolve and support too. Huge solidarity for both families, the Mohamed and the McCann families. But this is a tragedy which is going to leave a mark. Here in the Diamond in Clones, where the Mohamed family live, a pair of Dlava's runners have sat on the step since the tragedy, as they did on Monday evening, as they were there waiting for Dlava when she came home from her Debs ball. People have been stopping and chatting to us all morning, saying that they knew both families well. One man stopping, saying that he was overcome with grief, that both of the girls had babysat for him on occasions. They say that they want to put their best foot forward now as a town and to really cover both families in that sort of show of support which they believe that they deserve, and at a very difficult time for everybody connected with Clones. But as the school described both of the girls last night in a statement, saying that they were young women of enormous potential and that everybody connected to the school heartbroken that they will never get to see their dreams come true, Colette.
Our news correspondent Richard Chambers in Clones and Monaghan, thank you for that. Well, Nicole Gannon is at Clonskeagh Mosque in Dublin, where the funeral of Dlava Mohamed is also due to take place. Nicole, will you take us through what's been happening there?
Yes, Colette, well, as you heard in Mairead's report, the cortege carrying Dlava's remains arrived here shortly after 10 o'clock this morning after that long journey from Clones. Also a coach carrying friends and family accompanied it, and throughout the morning friends, family, classmates and other wider community members have been gathering here at Clonskeagh Mosque to pay their respects and to also comfort each other and say their final farewell to Dlava as she is prepared for her funeral. Now, among them have been her sister Lilov, who says that she was just the happiest girl who never ever complained, and she said it's been difficult for the entire family, but particularly for her parents, she says, because they are already separated from another daughter who is in Lebanon. She says it's just been so difficult for them. And I've been speaking to Dr. Ali Salim from Clonskeagh Mosque, who says that the entire family are very sad, but they have been busy with the preparations, and he says that it's in the days and weeks ahead when it will really hit home.
Well, I believe that's the most difficult part of it. You see, now they're busy with the procedures of the funeral. They're surrounded with a lot of people, but when they go home and they see that she's not in her room, when they have their dinner and she's not taking her dinner with them, that will be the big challenge for them. I'm sure that the Muslim community who live nearby, they will be visiting them. They will try to lighten the tragedy, but it is a tragedy.
Dr. Salim there echoing the words of the entire country. This is a huge tragedy, and he also said that they have been heartened though by the support of the broader Irish community in this tragic time. Now, Dlava's funeral due to take place within the next hour. Funeral prayers will be said here at the mosque. It will be a relatively short ceremony, and then she will be brought from here to the Muslim cemetery in Newcastle, County Dublin, where she will be laid to rest.
Nicole Gannon at the mosque in Clonskeagh in Dublin. Thank you for that.